If you want to work on your projects at home, it's really pretty simple. The first thing that you need to do is download BYOB or Snap, and you can find the link to that right on the Computer Science One website, which you've been to many times. So you click on that link, and the one that you need to download is the current released version 3.1.1, and it's right here. You would click on, if you have a Windows machine, you click on this installer and just follow through. It's a step-by-step. It just asks you to click here if you want to install and so forth. If you have a Mac, there is a Mac version as well that you can install. So that should be pretty simple, but you need to install BYOB on your home computer. You cannot access it remotely at home on the school's computer. So first thing you need to do is download that, which shouldn't be too bad. The next thing you need to do is to access your files at school. Now, of course, you could just copy your programs onto a flash drive and bring it home, but if you did not do that, you should be able to open up the terminal server using remote desktop. So I'm down here at the start menu, and if I type in, again, if you're a Windows user, if you just look for remote desktop, it should be an application that comes with your computer. If not, you can download it. And I know there are alternatives. Oops, desktop. There are alternative things that you can download if you're a Mac user. So I just typed in under applications, remote desktop. Here it is, remote desktop application. You can see it comes up. And I've used it before to log on to the New Paltz High School's terminal server, but if you haven't used it before, you may need to type in ts.newpaltz.k12.ny.us. So here I'll connect, and it should take a moment, and you can see that it brings up the, it's taking a moment. It should bring up my desktop. This is what it would look like if I were at school logging on, of course. And if I want to go to the classes folder to get my files, I can do high school resources, go to classes. It's just like if you're at school, go to Haas, whatever class you happen to be in. If you're in Computer Science 2A, you would open that up. It's just like at school. I'll get into my folder. Now you notice here you cannot open these files right here because BYOB is not available on the terminal server. So that's why I said that you need to copy this onto your home computer. So I'm going to go edit, copy. You can also just right button click. So I copied that. Now I can minimize this window and paste it on my home computer. I'll just paste it right here. And I'm sure it's there. It's probably behind this window. Yes, there it is, and now I can open this up, and there I am in BYOB. I know it's a very exciting program, so I could add to it if I wanted to, point in some direction. So I can change my program. I can save it just like I would. I can save it on my home computer. That's terrific. There we go. I love it. And now I can copy it back to the terminal server, and again, I will just copy this. And I will open up the remote desktop session again. And now I'm just going to paste it in. Now you could probably right button click, and I'll paste it in, and it says, do you want to replace the one that you have? Sure, I'll copy and replace. That's it. So now I can close this window, and I have replaced the version at school with the one that I modified at home. And you should be able to work at home, no problem. So hope that makes sense to you, and you can ask me if you have any questions, of course.